Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is HTG, short for Him the God, long for the God, And, I'm just out here chilling. We got our first member out here, Beta, joining us. What's up, Beta? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Games is here. Man, Games. I didn't expect you to be here so late. I thought you were out there doing something cool or something, man. Lately, you've been too cool to play the wolf and hang out with us, wolf gang, which is all good. That's what I would expect none less of you, to be honest. But you know what? I'm glad you tuned in my stream. Today in Chicago is currently June 17, and let me tell you guys, today it was a hot day. It was a super hot day, guys. I don't know, man. First of all, I'm going to just show you guys my stats, just because I know a lot of you guys always wonder about what my stats are, so I have it up front for you guys while I talk to you guys a little bit. So let's see. Beta said it's me, CAO. I forgot my alternate email is before my main. That's cool. Anyways, today is super hot, man. And apparently it's supposed to get even hotter. It's like 90 degrees. I don't know what part of the world you guys are from, but I just hope you guys don't have such a hot weather. But I know some of y'all be dealing with even worse. To y'all that's baby weather. But out here in Chicago, man, it gets like negative 20 degrees too. So, our body is used to be able to tolerate both, and that's why, our best center temperature is probably around 60 to 70 out here. Game said it's almost 30 Celsius in Canada. That's crazy. I think in America we use Fahrenheit. So, to be honest, here, let's take a look. Hey Google, how hot is 30 Celsius?
30 degrees Celsius is equal to 86 degrees Fahrenheit.
86 degrees Fahrenheit. So right now, out here in Chicago, it was like 90 plus degrees. So, 30 Celsius is pretty hot, but low key, we were like at 33 Celsius today. Anyways, I'm gonna try to do something new today for you guys. Not today, actually, this month for you guys. I'm gonna try to do something new for this month for you guys. I'm gonna try to stream every day, bro. I'm gonna just try to stream every day, see how it goes. I'm thinking that I might burn myself out, but you know what? Then if I burn myself out, then I won't stream for a while. I haven't been streaming anyways this year at all. I want to say I stream maybe just a handful, but I'm gonna try to do it every day. Obviously it's not gonna be a 3 hour stream every day, right? But I figured, you know what, I gotta try something new. I remember before when I was pretty successful at streaming, and getting a couple views here and there, I was actually more consistent, right? I was more consistent. So that's why maybe I lost my consistency, and because of that, I haven't been able to really grow or anything. So I'm gonna try to do something different. I'm gonna try to, I'm gonna just try to do something. That's a pretty cool emote right there. Loki, this is like the first time I ever see the underbelly of the wolf. I guess you could see it when you're like... I guess you could see the underbelly of the wolf when you're like doing 360 or whatever. But it's just like... that's a little bit different. Oh, Koimi, that's you. Okay. You say switched again. Now I know who you are. So I actually saved to open this chest with y'all just because, you know, it's always fun to open this chest. I want to say that it didn't do good to me. I mean, at least I got 3 gems off this chest, but I didn't really get any good items. I mean, I'll take the acorn, I'll take the leather, but it wasn't really much, to be honest. Alright, so let's take a look at... I got a couple quests that I could claim and stuff. Let's see if we get some decent items. We're gonna start with the media bounty points warning. Alright, whatever. Alright, so this one here, this chest, you don't really get none decent. Hunting token, 1 of them. What am I gonna do with 1 hunting token? I got a couple gems, a little bit of coins. Ain't no such thing as too much coins. I get EXP, stick color. Stick collar, that's probably just gonna go in the recycle bin so I could get some materials. Alright. I had to kill 5 giant crocodiles. So the reason why this thing pops up saying that this isn't gonna go towards my bounty is because, guys, I decided that, you know what, my account's strong enough, my account is good enough where I don't need to rely on pack bounty anymore. You know, like, pack bounty helped me grow, right? I was able to get faster EXP. I was able to get faster coins. But now I hit a point where, like, you know what? Now I'm just working on reinforcing my wolf's items. I don't really need the pack too much to give me EXP and coins, because that I could do on my own. And, you know, and again, right now I'm focusing on reinforcing my stuff. And you know what? Something hit me today, man. My boy Dread here. I'm gonna show you guys. Hopefully he don't mind, bro. But my boy Dread, he hit me up. And he said, Corona. He said Corona is a mute. Corona is a mute. You know. And I'm like, he's like, you can't trust her. She will SB you. So apparently, you know. I'm like, okay, what? You know, Corona, that's one. So here, guys, the way I have it set up is the star, obviously, are my main friends, right? Those are my friends that I know that no matter what I do, they got my back. You know, I could join, you know, they got my back. They just always there, you know? And then the rest are really just like, you know, acquaintances and shit. And as you guys can see, Corona, she ain't got no star next to her name. She ain't no real like, for example, the people that are starred, if I see them fighting my other friends that are not starred, I'm still gonna help them. I'm still gonna help them and fight them and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But here, Koimei said the new pass reminds me of the Aurochs. Yeah, they do. They look like the Auroch champion, to be specific. They're dope. I like it. I can't wait till I get the pass, but, you know, we're about to get there. We're about to get there. I'm just telling you guys a little bit about, like, you know, what's going on, right? Anyway, Dred's been my friend for a while, right? So he said, you can't trust her. She will spot block you. Huh? So I'm like, okay, I thought she was your girlfriend, LOL. So I told him that because I be playing around, right? Because, like, every time I join him, he was, like, in a room with her, just, you know, hanging out, you know. And Dread, usually he's my boy, where like he be out there smacking people. Like, every time I join him, usually he's in a war, right? But he's not in a war right there, so I'm like, bet. So when he's with her, he's not in a war. He just be chilling with her. So I'm like, all right, bet. So he's like, nah, I'm not. He said, no, he ain't on that, right? So I'm like, what happened? He said, I joined her clan. And just like an hour ago, I was in war with a level 82 and invited her, right? So then he said, and then she decided to be a spot blocker and not help her own clan member. Crazy, right? So pretty much Dread joined her pack, and he just joined her recently because obviously, like, because I know he wasn't with her before. And by the way, here, this is Krona's pack. Krona's pack is RZZ. She doesn't have a lot of members. She has 9 out of 50. And then they only get about 800 bounties. So obviously it's not a real pack. For him to join her, it must be like, you know, like, you guys gotta be tight. You know, this ain't no pack where, like, you join because you want to have high bounty, or you join because, you know, you got hella players that are super strong. Now, this is just a regular pack that really is just ran by Corona, and, you know, low-key, I think Dredd had a little crush on her. But, you know, I ain't finna assume nothing, you know, because obviously right now he's upset. But I used to always see them kick it together. And he joined her pack, obviously, because, you know, and he said now that, you know, she decided to spot block him. Not only not get involved and help her own pack member, because Dredd is her new pack member. Not only did she not help him, bro, she spot block him. That's crazy, bro. Like, low-key, man, when my friends join and they don't want to get into it, it's cool, you know, but like, if I'm having a hard time fighting people, bro, I just need you to leave. Because low-key, if you're just spot blocking me, because, like, I feel like you're against me. You're against me. Somebody else could join who wants to help, but instead you're spot blocking me. So if you're my friend and you see me having a hard time getting 4v1 or 3v1 or whatever, and you're just out here just standing there watching, bro, and you better get out, you know. But anyways, I'm like, that's crazy. Why she spot block you? Was she friends with the other team, right? Because everybody's friends with everybody. Literally, I just had a conversation with her yesterday, and she was telling me, yo, Cyrus, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I'm just kind of, you know, telling you guys about a little bit of, you know, what's going on. I'm going to try to stream every day, bro. Cyrus, I'm going to try to stream every day. And, I don't know. I'm just going to let y'all know what happened. Alright, and then, I was like, maybe she's from another team. Like, she said she didn't want it to be unfair when it already was. First of all, let me tell you guys, PvP's never fair, man. It's all the big, strong people ganging up on the little people, bro. That's all it is. Like, everywhere you will see a gang of high-level wolves, and all they do is attack the low-level wolves. And how do I know they're low-level? Because they're level 60. And in that server, 60 is the minimum level you could be. So, like, literally, a lot of them are noobs. But yeah, that's what I see. You know, anyways, I mean, I attack everybody. I don't care what level they are, but the high level people, this is what they do. They make friends with all the other high level people, and then they just attack the smaller people. I'm like, that's dumb. She probably friends with the other team. Yeah, it's messed up. Not helping your own clan member, though. So that's crazy. So, long story short, Cyrus missed what you were talking about, what happened. Pretty much my boy Dredd, he joined this girl's pack that I think he was kind of crushing on, and, you know, she didn't help him. So what I decided to do, bro, is I was just finishing telling people that, look, guys, GDs are coming back. The GDs are coming back, guys. So when I after that conversation I had with him, which was literally like a few minutes ago, I started co-oping, right? I started co-oping, and Cyrus Rated is a funny pack. You know, Rated, I don't know, it reminds me of, let me see. I mean, that pack is decent as far as, look, they got hella CP, they got hella members, they got almost full bounty, right? Let's see, this is a PvP co-op pack. I don't know what FEM2FS and Rate 2 means, but that's probably like side packs. Allies is X70s. Imagine having allies, bro. We don't have allies, bro. And TR98, I don't even know what's a TR98. That sounds like an item from Pokemon. Help fam when needed in co-op or PvP. It's crazy that you gotta write that. You know what I'm saying? If problem comes to a leader, ranks... Wait. That doesn't even make sense. If problems... Oh, I get it. They didn't put any comma. If there are problems come to a leader, right? I was like, well, how does that sentence make sense? It's so important how punctuation just makes a huge difference. So I said, got a new phone, so lost my old YouTube account. Damn, that's crazy, bro. How, bro, how do you get locked out of your YouTube? It's literally your email address, bro. Literally. It's not that serious either, but it's literally your email address, Cyrus. Coin said the pack changed since the last time I seen it. Alright, and then it says ranks are earned. That's cool. Minimum 100. That's low. Minimum 100 bounty points to stay. Elder 300. Okay, I see what you're saying. So $100 to be in the pack. Period. Elders, you must get 300. If not, you get demoted. Betas and earned by alpha. Co-alphas are Killer, King, Wolf, Nava. That's crazy that you gotta put that out there. I feel like when you're in a pack, people should know who are the alphas. And low-key, this is what I used to do when I used to have the pack. I used to pass the alpha to other people once a week. Once a week we would switch alphas, so then everybody knew that, you know, alphas were the alphas. And low-key, I think that if you run a pack and you got cool alphas, but you don't be passing down the leadership, you know, once a week, then you ain't doing it right. But that's just me. Again, I can't run a pack, guys. My pack right now, guys, is low key, really low. Look, guys, my pack right now is, first of all, I'm gonna tell you guys, I only got 24 members, right? Bounty last week was 128.9, right? That's crazy. But I'm gonna show you guys something, guys. So my pack right now, it was filled with 50 members, bunch of blood. What's up? Welcome to the stream, man. I'm doing wonderful. You know, I'm just kind of talking, you know, just chilling. I decided to stream every day, so you know, I apologize if I bore you guys with a lot of wolf talk, but that's I just want to have things to talk about rather than, because I'm gonna be streaming all day, every day, you know. So not all day. Let me rephrase that. I'm gonna be streaming every day this month. So, you know, I just want to make sure that even if it's the dumbest thing to talk about a pack, I'm gonna talk about it. Taking this, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Let's say, what are we up to? Right now, I'm just kind of explaining that I decided to take over the pack again, run the pack correctly, run it like a pack, right? Like, you know, lately I've been joining these other packs where people are getting high bounties so I could freeload off the bounty rewards. But you know what? I think it's time for me to take back over the GDs, right? And what I did is, on my main account on the inbox, you could see who had top bounty every month, you know, because this account just barely joined this pack right now. I was in Blopa YouTube. First of all, Blopa YouTube, shout out to that pack, because you know what, they always did good on bounty. But you know what, they're a co-op pack, they're not a PvP pack. And you know what, the GDs, that's a PvP pack right there, bro. Low-key, when you're in the GDs, it's a whole different energy, man. Like, the kind of hate that I get transfer over to all my members. So, you know, a lot of you guys who've been members of my pack, when you guys join the GDs, you're gonna see you're gonna get a lot of hate. People are gonna target you automatically just because you're GDs. But you know what? Anyways, I'm starting to take over the pack again. So Rain said, "Hey Alpha, I got a question. Why is it that everyone hates on this pack?" Oh my god. Didn't I just finish saying that? Bro? Because we are the GOAT. Because when you're in the GDs, everybody wants beef with us because they think that it translates to me. It's a Rain. Look, literally, this person just sent this right now. They said, every time I'm in PvP, I get hated on. I don't know why. Bro, it's because we notorious, bro. We notorious, bro. That's the word that I'm gonna use, man. taking this is sorry for my accident. To be honest, I stopped playing the wolf and watching YouTube. You know what? It's not that serious. Taking this. I love that you took a break from the wolf, and you know what? You know, hopefully now you can still enjoy the streams and everything, just not take it that seriously, you know. Coin said restarting is an option and a challenge for me. The game hates me when buying. LOL. Gotta be a goat. Facts. So anyways, I joined Savannah Valley, right? And one of my old friends, he's in the pack Hazard. Hazard was a pack I joined when I was in my main account, just because I wanted to get bounty, and I wasn't really getting the bounties that I needed from the GDs, right? But I always had an account in the GDs just to kind of make sure I hold it down, you know. POP hold it down, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because, you know, now it's like, now that this account is decent, bro, I'm gonna start recruiting. I'm gonna start trying to take the pack seriously, guys. So first of all, I want to give everybody who watches this video, especially, you know, anybody, please, if you guys want, join the pack. You have to be minimum level 60, right? I don't want you to be in the, like, I want you to have an account that's in my server, right? So whether you're in this server, which is the, what is it, 79 to 200 server, I got an account right there, right? If you're in this server, which is the 15 to 32 or something, I got an account in there, right? You know, or if you're in this server right here, so this is the 4 million server, and then I got an account right here, which is the 2.4 million server. Honestly, everyone's welcome, right? As long as you do bounty and as long as you work hard. But the thing is, I'm gonna warn you guys right now, full disclosure, guys, you're gonna get a lot of hate for being in this pack. You know, this pack is OG, right? Like, obviously there were some packs that were made before, right? Like, and there are some OG packs, you know what I mean? But you gotta think about it. There's a lot of packs that just haven't been around that long, you know. Like, people just make new packs every day, you know. And you know, the GDs, man, that's a legendary pack, you know. You know, and man, at the GDs at his prime, that shit was crazy, bro. We had Ali, we had Andromeda, we had, who else did we have? We had some legendary members in there, you know. But anyways, with that being said, I welcome everybody to join the pack, but I need you guys to be active, right? And here's the thing, guys. So here, I'm gonna show you guys right now. Look at this. I cleaned the house, bro. I cleaned the house. So right now you can see Trigger, Rain, and Roku got top members. So I promoted Trigger, Rain, and Roku. I promoted all them. Kicked everybody out. Some people were inactive for like 6.5 months, 7 months, 3 months. I don't care. I kicked everybody out. Made space for everybody. You know, demoted somebody who needed to get kicked. You know, pretty much kicked everybody out. Promoted Rain to a beta because this person, I read the inbox, bro. Literally, in all of these things right here, Rain was constantly top performer, you know. And then Trigger too, you know. Yeah, so pretty much right now I'm starting over from scratch to pack. I'm obviously gonna invite my friends that are starred to see if they're down, you know. And I'm gonna try to make this pack actually, you know, be a pack, you know. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see right now, because right now my main focus right now is the small servers, to be honest. And the small servers, you know, everybody's in a different pack. So look at that, man. I love getting moonstones, bro. I got hella moonstones. I already have 318 moonstones, bro. And that's just from the season pass. If you guys don't know before, please make sure you guys get the season pass. First of all, you get this awesome looking skin. And then you just get all these free rewards that otherwise you would pay or have to grind hella much. Taking this, yes. Yeah, I'm in the 0 to 2.4 million, but honestly, I don't feel like playing anymore. Look, taking this. Why don't you just slide up in the GDs? Play a little bit with us, bro. Play some PvP. We have a hell of fun, bro. And you might get back into it, man. So, Chow said, I was part of it before they left. Raid said, bro, was good. What's up, Raid? I was just kind of going over, guess what, bro? I'm back as the alpha of the GDs, bro. Back as the alpha as the GDs, bro. I'm gonna take over. We gonna take over, bro. I say you join the GDs, bro, and you help. He said, oh, I'm joining, my boy. I'm finna send you the invite right now. Matter of fact, I haven't done this yet, but I'm gonna do it right now. All my stored people, I'm gonna send them an invite. Invite to the pack. That's it. I'm gonna send them the invite to the pack. I mean, obviously, some people won't do it, you know, but hopefully we can do it. So I also made the pack invite pack only. That way we don't have no weird, you know, small accounts that just become inactive right away. You know. Yup. I had a lot of that. I think anybody who makes a pack understands what I mean. When you make a pack, you just get all these random accounts that join you for no reason. You know why they join you? It's because in the beginning of the game, they be doing like in the beginning of the game they be doing some stuff like trying to make you join a pack or trying to join Discord for like a reward or whatever, you know. But yeah. So, taking this... Alright, so Chow said, I'd rather be paying for the passes instead of buying and working my way too. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely worth it, bro. It's worth it. And like I said, it's a lot more fun. It just is. Like, it makes you want to co-op a little bit more. Like, me and Loki, knowing that I have these season quests that I gotta do, it just, like, it motivates me to keep grinding. But right now, in my season pass, let's see where I'm at. Currently at level 26, so I'm halfway there, you know. So I got a couple more funds, but as you guys can see, by the time I have, you know, they got moonstones right here, laying here and around there. So by the time I collect all my moonstones, I should have 360, which is enough for me to unlock a legendary chest. I mean, large material legendary, because this is ultimately what I want with 360. Right, I'm guaranteed to get legendary items. I get 20 epic materials, 105 rares. Hopefully they're all brushwoods, because I've been feeding for some brushwood, you know. But as you guys can see in here, nothing that I really need. Bunch of ice stuff, right? I don't need no flawless sapphire. Flawless ruby I could use, but I'm not going to. Oh guys, and check this out, by the way. I'm super excited for that. So in the shrine, I did buy a bunch of stuff that was pretty cool, which is my front legs, guys. So check this out. My front legs, I officially could level it up without reinforcing it. And as you guys can see, it's going to give me 7+ attack. And it's going to give me 0.33 poison res, which is decent. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it, right? It's not upping. What I like is that it's not upping the other relevant stuff. Like, I don't need fire mastery on this account. I don't need cold res on this account. You know? And it's way better than reinforcing it. So if because I could reinforce this leg. If I reinforce the front leg, I get 9 attack, which ain't nothing. You know, poison reds go up by 0.36, which is the same thing. And as you can see, they want legendary items, 2 legendary materials. They want 9 epic material for this, just for 9 damage. Stop it. I ain't finna reinforce this. Even though I got the money to do it, even though I got the material to do it, I ain't finna reinforce it. What I'm gonna do is I'm finna level it up. You know, all I care is about the damage. Now, Loki, right now, my current CP is at 2.1 million 30. I estimate with my head, right? You know, like I don't have a calculator or anything, but I estimate that me leveling up this front leg right here is going to probably put me at 2150. 2150. That's what I estimate. But we're going to see. But before I do it, before I reinforce this leg here, I mean, not reinforce, before I upgrade this leg, let me read some of this. So, Raid say I low-key have my own pack. My pub account BD Alpha. Loki, I think everybody had their own pack at one time. It's just that a pack takes a pack to make, you know? And unless you have a solid foundation, a pack's just gonna be another. I don't even know how to explain it. But you gotta have a team, you know? And right now I think Ray, we do got a good team. You know, the only thing is Rain, that person is level 90. And that person's in a server that I can't join. So it's kind of hard, you know? Child said, I was told to make my own pack, SMH. Like, I understand I got too many accounts, but, like, it's not going to stop me. Well, that I could understand too, child. Like, a lot of... being in too many packs can conflict, right? So, like, imagine that of being in, like, a gang, right? Say you're in 4 gangs... You know, like, whose gang do you really have loyalty to? Whose gang are you gonna, you know, like... I mean, it's like... It's kind of contradicting to have a lot of pack. I ain't finna lie to you. You can do what you want, you know, have fun with it. It's not that serious. But low-key, you know, you gotta have a main pack. You know, it's cool if you got all the other packs in your name, but you gotta have a main pack. And the problem is... If you're not in that main pack and you just put in your name, nobody's going to take you seriously. Like that you're really from that pack, you know? Just saying. Roland said, what's up with your OG account? Why don't you play that account? So, my OG account is cool, man. Let me show you guys my OG account really quick. Because now that I'm in the pack. This is my OG account right here, man. Here's the thing, guys. It's weird. It's weird because I spent too much money. I spent too much time on this account. And I just... How do I say this? I just, I'm tired of that server, dude. I'm tired of, like... I don't know, bro. I like the small servers. Right now, in the 200 million server... If I get 4v1, I am done. I'm done. Right now, fighting a 1v1 is hard in that account. Because everybody else, they got reinforced items. They got reinforced everything, bro. You know, like, all the time that I spent not being on this account, I made a level 85. I made this account right here. And then I made this account. So, like, I'm behind. I'm behind by like 2 years on that account. If I use my main account, you know, all these items right here that you see on it, it's like level 1, level 2. It's not that serious. And I don't want to spend no money. I don't want to spend no time. Like, it's just... I don't know. That account is almost like dead. Like, it's the GOAT, though. Look at this. Look at these stats right there, bro. Look at these stats. These stats are epic, bro. Killed enemies, you still won't see that on almost anybody, bro. I guarantee you I have top 10 most killed enemies in the Wolf. Top 10. And I ain't even going to use this account for like 2 years, bro. But, you know, it's because the Wolf has changed, right? With the armors became buyers, bro. The armors became buyers. Now, like, I could grind this account 100 million times and somebody's still going to have stronger armors than me because grinding ain't going to get you there. You got to pay. You got to pay. The reason why I'm in the small servers is because I could fight 1v4 and I don't have to pay for an armor. It's more about skills and grinding in the small servers, right? You use too much armor, you get kicked out. You get kicked out. You know, so I love the small servers because it allows me to be me again. The Wolf has changed so much that my main account, I can't be... Oh, don't get me wrong. It's still strong. My main account is still strong. Don't let it fool you, you know. It's still strong. But it's just, I have more fun on my smaller account, right? I could one-shot people with double claw. Go one-shot people with ES. You know, it's more fast-paced moving. I was on Instagram the other day. My friend Nick used to be an enemy, by the way, just so you guys know. But we always had a good time playing. You know, we never really like insulted each other, or not that I think of. You know, not really. Like, it wasn't really too toxic. It was toxic because it was competitive. But anyways, my friend Nick, we became friends once I stopped playing, and once he stopped playing in my server. But I was watching one of his videos. He's Global Wolf. Like, he's like, that's Kaflisa. If you guys don't know, Kalisa, she's like the top player in the game. And she plays the big servers, right? And, well, now she's number 3 global. That's crazy, bro. So look at Fred, bro. Fred be killing him. To be honest, it didn't take Fred long to take back number 1, bro. It did not take long. What's crazy too is he doesn't have matching armor. He could have the matching collar, and that's it. But surprisingly, he has the electric collar. I like how Fred's wolf, the skin matches his. What skin is that? I don't know what skin that is, but it actually matches his armor. Like, the yellow collar matches the yellow on the skin, and then there's a little bit of orange little leaves and things like that. That's nice. That's a nice setup you got. That's a nice setup you got, Fred. But anyways, this is Fred. He's number 1. I like your setup. Let's look at those stats. 4 million, bro. God, 4 million. Guys, imagine how long that took. That's crazy, bro. Only 33 hunting event. Now I'm gonna defend Fred for that. Look, listen. When you're at that level, bro, your hunting competition, you're playing people that are just as competitive as you. You're gonna see a lot of smaller accounts that have a lot of hunting events, like 100 hunting event, you know, 1. But you know what? They're playing against level 60s and 70s and 80s. You know what I'm saying? Like, people that are not that serious. He's playing against global people. Hunting book is at 88. That's crazy. That's crazy. Shout out to Fred, man. K and F. I don't know what K means, but F probably means Fred. That's crazy. They changed free rocks. The pack used to be just... What did the pack used to be for free rocks? But now he changed it to Ferox and Rock. Oh, the pack used to just say Ferox. He used to fit the whole thing. Now he changed it to F and R. That's crazy, bro. Look at their bounty. 26,000. That's a lot of bounty. Low key. Let's take a look. So it looks like that number 2 in the wolf is Miss Zoo. I'm surprised Miss Zoo is still in here, because I thought she got hacked or something. But she's still out here. Barely has any killed enemies. Alright, so this 6... I mean... I ain't finna lie. To be number 2, you can't spend no time in PvP. PvP ain't it. You're just wasting your time in PvP, low key. But here, let me read some of the chats. So Raid said, I joined GDs, bro, man. Welcome to the pack. I'm finna promote you shortly. Just let me get through this. Chow said, I hate armor. We all do, bro. We all do. It makes the buyers win faster. Like before with skills, people were buying skills, but you had to grind for attack, right? Because nobody wants to spend coins on... Nobody wants to spend money on coins. But now, with armor, it's like straight buyers. It's buyers and luck. Because you can't even buy the armor that you want. You just gotta open a random chest, and hopefully, you know, the tooth fairy hooks you up. That's crazy. Taking to say, yeah, armor ruined the wolf. Made it too complex for no reason. It made it too pay to win for no reason. That's what happened. Rain said armor ruined. Raid said armor ruined old accounts, but if you use the armors right, you can be beast. I mean, that's kind of what I had to do. But I had to make a new account and then just build around the armors versus, you know, sometimes you build a strong account and then you try to put armors on it and it don't work. The new way is you gotta build around your armors. You gotta put the armors that you want and then grow your wolf. So then you're growing, you know, you're treading softly versus like just going over CP out of nowhere. Let's see. So Raid says Fred the GOAT. Low-key, he is. He is. Now I'm gonna tell you guys something though. Fred, and I'm pretty sure that it's public knowledge, so I ain't even dissing. But Fred, you know, he does share accounts. He does. I mean, to be honest, to be at that level, you have to. You have to. But don't get me wrong. Some people, they don't share account. To be honest, I don't think Kalisa shares account. You know, because that would be weird for Nick to always be co-oping with her other people, right? That would be weird. But I don't think Kalisa shares account. But Mizu, I think she does. And then Fred, I'm pretty sure he does. Last I heard, he does. But anyways. So Chow said, I just realized one of my 90s didn't have armor. Like, I'm still confused. Did I forget? Or I left it like that. Speaking of skin, taking it says, speaking of skin, what's your favorite? My favorite skin is the Thunderwolf. No lie, Thunderwolf is the GOAT. It's just that it was the first cool skin, but then they brought it twice, like, and y'all messed it up when y'all brought it back twice. I know you guys want money, but man, y'all should have left it exclusive. That's a raw ass skin. Y'all should have left it exclusive. Anyways, let's take a look. Kalisa, number 3. She got all electric items, which is crazy because, and then she has about the same amount of hunted animals, but then killed enemies she got 62. That's a decent amount. Look at Fred though. Fred got 332. So that's crazy because you guys gotta remember my account got 400. My account got 400, and I didn't use it in 2 years. My main account, right here, got 430. I got 100,000 more PvP kills than Fred, and I used it in 2 years. But now Loki, you know, it's a little bit easier in the smaller server to get PvP kills, right? So we're gonna leave it at that. But man, that's crazy. Kalo said there's literally a female in this account right now. You talking about Fred's account? Let's take a look. Fred's from the UK, and I think that's why. Yeah, there's literally a female right there. I want to say he shares with like 3 or 4 people, but last I heard, a couple people were spreading rumors talking about that he literally paid them to co-op. It was like $40 for every 10 million coins or something like that, which is I don't know. Again, this is just rumors. This is just me making it up. These are not facts. Alright? But, anyways. See, Union, that's a new pack. Let's see. Union, they got only 4 members. That's crazy. They got 4 members. Look at all that CP, bro. Look at Nick. He's 99, bro. That's crazy, because I used to fight his account before. With my... And look at that. He has a hella hunted animals. 200,000 killed enemies. That's a decent amount. Especially considering that his girlfriend, Kalisa, she got 62. So, you know, and... So that's why I killed enemies. Anyways. Back to the... So, I got, let's see. So, I don't share account, guys. And I got this account right here. This account got 87,000 killed enemies. So, that's crazy, bro. If you would add that on top of my other account, I would have over 500 and something. That'd be crazy. And then, you know, you guys can look at my little accounts, too. And this one right here got 7,000. That's nothing. That's nothing. And then this one right here, 37,000. So you guys know I'll be on it. I'll be on it. Anyways. So, taking to say you're going to stay in the 2.4 million until you're level 99? Probably. Probably. Even if I have to strip armors. I just love PvP, dude. I love PvP. And once you get in the bigger servers, you start getting spot blocked. You start getting ganged up on. It's not easy, you know? Like, everybody's equal to you, where, like, you know, like, somebody has more res than you do, you know? It's all about money. And I ain't finna entertain it. I really play in the small servers where, armor or not, you could still one-shot somebody, you know, and you could still have fun, and you could still take on multiple people, you know? Anyways. He would have to be 1K. Not literally. Look, let me show you something. Let me show you something, Cyrus. Look. Literally right now, this is what I do. Right now I'm level 75. I could literally take off my... Let's see. What would I take off? Not even take off. I'm going to switch this for this. Look at that. I'm at 16. I could switch this for this. I'm at 14. If I take off my back armor, I'm at 1.14, bro. I could be at level 99 and still be well under CP, bro. You know? I'm still at 71% res. So, anyways, back to, hopefully I don't accidentally put the wrong item and go over CP. Alright, I'm Gucci. So, back to telling you guys that I finally got 84 out of 80, and I could finally upgrade my front legs. So, right now, my bet is that I'm going to go to 2130. Cyrus said, nah, 99 would still CPU out. No, bro, it's not, because you gotta understand, when you're a smaller wolf, things don't affect your wolf the way that it does. Like, I don't have, like, I'm telling you, I don't have anything on this account. I already did the math, so every time I level up, I go up like 10,000 CP, bro. Every time I level up, because my wolf is low. It's, you know, come on, bro, it's a 1K. What people call a 1K, but health level 1. I have health level 1. So, you know what I mean? It's not going to be that serious being level 99. You know, maybe when you're level 90 at like 70 million CP and you level up, yeah, you'll probably go up 1 million. But it's because you're higher CP, so. But when you're that low, it's not going to go out that much. So, look, right now I'm at 2130. I think if I up my front legs, I'm probably going to go up to 2150. Alright. For those of you guys who are live in the chat, let me know how much upping my front legs you think is going to be. So right now, I'm at 2.130. I think I'm going to go to 2.135. I mean, 2.150, my bad. 2.150. Taking it, said bro would have to take off all his armor, be ready to disassemble the armor. I'm telling you, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, bro. Leveling up doesn't up your attack it doesn't up your account that much. It really doesn't. Cause what, your attack goes up by 1, your speed goes up by like 0.001, you know, your defense goes up by like 0.01, you know, it's not that serious. But I mean, obviously, I'll never reach level 99. I'm still not even level 99 on my main account. But yeah, I'm curious to see what you guys think my CP is gonna go up right here. But I'm telling you guys, I'm pretty good at this armor stuff. I'm pretty good at like calculating which armor is gonna do what, you know. So I say 2150. Let's see if I'm right. Watch, I go over. I'm already like 25. 2.5. That would be crazy, bro. 2141. Not even close, bro. Not even close. I'm at 2141. I went up from 2130 to 2141. It's not that serious, bro. This account is so little, bro. All of this stuff is not that serious. The only reason why you see my health so high, my attack so high, that's just because I'm boosted. I'm mega boosted. So taking to say, be ready to assemble all your armor. It would be about 2 years when you get to level 99 if you play every day. Bro, it'll take me even longer. than 2 years, bro. I don't have damage boost, bro. I don't know if you've seen this account right here, but I have no skills unlocked, no skills unlocked, no skills unlocked. Oh, except for electroshock, no skills unlocked. All of these are locked. Totem, the only thing I have unlocked is all the traps because they come in handy. Kaleo said 2.3. Not even close, bro. Not even close. I told you I stayed at 21. I know what I'm doing, bro. And again, you guys saw I have plenty of CP to play with. So, you know, once I switch over to my other items. So I'm Gucci, bro. I'm Gucci. Anyways, guys. Now I'm at 21.41. Literally, I could raise my attack. My attack. You guys want to see how much it does if I raise my attack? So, I'm going to tell you guys right now. If I raise my attack from 291 to 292, I want to say it adds about 16,000. 16,000. So, Raid said my CP be at 1.9 million. Dang, might take 3 years then. Bro, that build must be boring to grind. Oh, it's the worst, bro. It's the worst. It's the worst. I always have to... Bro, I be skipping quests. I don't be doing some of my quests because they're just that annoying. I just do the baby quest, like, you know, like... Let me see. Which quest do I got right now? Kill 6 champion, that should be easy. Look, the African Buffalo one, that one's still there because that one's been there for like 2 days. I waited until I used boost so then I could go and kill him. Type stuff, you know what I'm saying? It is boring. I feel lie. But anyways. Then he said, can my friend test hail on you real quick? Shorty doesn't know that I'm streaming. Shorty doesn't know that I'm boosted. But you know what? Anyway, so before we go over there, let's raise my attack. And then I guess I'll join Danny. Let's raise my attack. I'm telling you guys, I'm going to go up by like 16. So I'm going to be at like 2150... 2157. 2157. This is what I calculate. 2157. Let's take a look. And... not even close, bro. I'm so slow. 2149. I raised my attack. I want up to 2149, dude. I'm telling you, man. CP goes up slow in these servers, bro. It goes up slow, bro. You're decent. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to keep being decent. But, alright. Let's see what it do with Denny. Just because we're live right now. And we're going to have to test hail. I don't know why they want to test hail on me. It's not like I'm super OP or anything. How do I join a private room without this person send invite? Oh, okay. There you go. Bam. I don't know why they want to use hail on this wolf. It's not that high HP, you know. But we finna see. We finna see. That's not even a friend. That's another friend. Damn, she killed me as a 12k. 7k. I'm only a 12k in co-op. Let's see if she's down to 1v1. 1v1 or what? Imagine doing a 1v1 with boost versus a 1.9k. That would be crazy. HUS said you play hunting events? Not really. I don't. I do it to collect coins and stuff, but look at that. That was a total miss. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright. I don't want to waste boost. You know, just chilling out here. Let's see. So, Raid said my attack is 293. That's crazy. Take it and say, yeah, another reason why I want to leave 2.4 M is because usually people, all they do is throw DCES. You occasionally use PC. I mean, yeah, I get that, but it's because that it's a different style of playing, bro. Like, I don't know, dude. Like, I watch these, like, big people wars, and sometimes it's like I look at it and it's like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Like, people just use a lot of new moves, you know. They use like thunder and they use like shield, and it's kind of weird, bro. You know, like, man, I just like the quick action type stuff, you know? So Raid say we PvPing? Nah. I'm gonna do some quests, you know? I'm gonna do some quests. My watch views went down as soon as I said I'm gonna do some quests. I'm gonna do some quests because I'm about to level up, man. And I don't want to waste my leveling up on... I don't want to waste my boost, my paid boost on non-EXP. Especially now that I joined this... Okay. Especially now that I went back to the GDs, man. I need to have all the EXP that I can get. Because I'm not going to get it from Bounty. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm going to be out here. I'm going to be recruiting people, bro. I need people who can do quests. And I need people... Like, so I'm telling you guys, if you guys are down to join the GDs, man, please do, because we need people who are serious players. I don't want you to be inactive for 1 month or nothing like that. Like, with all due respect, bro, you getting kicked if you're inactive for 1 month for no reason. Not because I don't want you in there, just because, bro, it's not fair to the rest of the pack. Listen, if I could have all the space in the world, I would let everybody join in the world. Everybody and their mama, right? But I realized something, right? Everybody who joins the pack is because they want to benefit off the pack, right? And if you're not contributing, you know, then... And me being the alpha, I gotta make sure that you do your part because, you know, like, I gotta make sure that somebody's not picking up all the slack, you know, and doing all the work while, you know, everybody's just getting like 40 bounty points and just feeding off of it, you know what I mean? We need to work together as a team. Everybody works equally, man. I'm literally gonna start hopping on my other accounts and do a couple quests here and there, just so that my other accounts aren't inactive. Yo, so I don't know what side of the world you guys on, but right now, obviously McDonald's is nationwide. You guys know McDonald's, right? Here in America, we have something called Burger King, and we have something called Wendy's. You know, and all those burger joints are decent. They're fast food, right? You know, but I wanted to see, what's y'all favorite? Wendy's, Burger King, or McDonald's, man? Or whatever you guys have around the world. Jack in the Box, Whataburger. Taking and say, well, I don't want to be in big servers, either 2.4M or 4.8. Nah. Taking this, you need to stay in the 0 to 2.4 servers, and you need to play with me, man. You're gonna have so much fun. A lot of times, PvP doesn't have anything to do with, has a lot to do with how good your team is, you know? Like, you have to have a good team, you know? A lot of the people in PvP, I don't be telling them, but a lot of people, we beat them in PvP because they be selfish. A lot, you know, there's a lot of, like, accounts that I'll see that just, like, they'll let us port block their alpha because they're out there scared to be killed. And it's like, sometimes, bro, you gotta be in the front line. You can't be hiding behind your alpha all the time and trying to steal his kills. You know, you gotta be at the front line. You gotta be a decoy, or you gotta do what you can and kill whoever ahead of you so then the alpha can port, you know. Like, I don't know where port block came from. Like, who said that in a PvP war you're supposed to allow people to port? Like, it's obviously part of the game. It's made to be complicated to port. If you could port wherever you want, port wouldn't take 5 seconds to do, and port wouldn't disappear and reload. You know, they would just allow you to make... Oh, shoots. Well, I did not mean to kill that in one instance, but no one's around, so thank you. Anyways, yeah, port, like, low-key port block, I feel is like part of the war. Like, you need to know where to port. You need to give yourself some distance. And, you know, I said this before, and I hope you guys know that I mean this. Look, every war is won by a good alpha, bro. If your alpha is not good at porting And if your alpha is not smart and knowing, you know, a lot of these wars, a lot of these maps have tunnels. A lot of these maps have tunnels or small pathways, you know, like Legend Mountain. They got that little small pathway, you know. Freaking, whatever jungle. What's that map called again? You know, they got a small pathway, you know, and all of these maps, people use it to their advantage. You know, they put like traps, and then some people you can't even reach them, you know. And you just got to be a good alpha to know where to port, where how to switch it up. You know, when to pull back. Sometimes there's people that are attempting to kill, right? But your alpha is about to reload, right? Your alpha howl is about to reload, and you need to be able to know, all right, I'm gonna have to pull out. Even though I could have killed this guy, I also could risk killing myself, or you know, putting myself in potential danger because there's other people around. So you know what, I need to pull back and I need to wait till I could port, you know. And sometimes you gotta have trust in your team that they can, you know, hold the other team back while you're loading your port or whatever, you know. But yeah, anyways, it looks like that. Oh look, my boy Clown is here. Clown is here, yeah, Clown, welcome. By the way, guys, Clown is selling his account. If you guys are interested, let me know. He's selling his account. He has decent items, you know, legendary helmet, legendary front, legendary everything. He has legendary everything. Front legs are legendary, rear legs. He has a nice account. He's selling it for the low. Look, I ain't finna make the price for you. He gave me a price that's crazy low. Like I told him, bro, don't even sell your account for that low, because literally people are gonna think that you're trying to scam them, because it's too low, bro. But anyways, he's selling for low. If you guys looking for an account to buy, he's selling it. I don't want to be responsible in case this doesn't work out. So at the same time, I'm gonna tell you guys this: don't buy account, man. Don't buy accounts. You know, like. But I told him that I would like look around for him. So that's why I'm telling you guys this. All right, so let's see. Let me read some of the chats. So taking it to my build is mid though. I use poison jump, damage boost, and poison cloud. It's decent. You may have, you know, it's cool. I think it's decent. Poison jump is really good in the small servers. You know, you. Oh look, there's a champ right here, bro. Let's call it over there, bro. But they can LBD of my kills get stolen. Of course, my Wi-Fi shuts down when I'm waiting for a reply. And let's see. Alright, let's make sure we do some damage to it. Last thing you want is for one of those big server people to like run up on them, use thunder, and just kill it in one shot. Alright, so Raid said, I'm not the best at porting, not finna lie. I have my own account to work on, thanks, lol. Yeah. Astra said, what level do I need to be to join your pack? Mine's 28, Pup doesn't have a pack. You need to be level 60, bro. 60 minimum, bro, because you need to be able to PvP, bro. At the end of the day, the GDs, bro, they're a PvP pack. I mean, like, in a PvP pack where, like, yeah, most players in there should be PvP, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, try to be level 60, you know, because I noticed that a lot of people who are low levels, they also don't do bounties, and I need you guys to do bounties, because as I was telling you guys earlier, it's fair, you know, it's fair to do. You can't be in a pack, teams depending on you to do your part, and you're not doing it. That's not fair. Anyways. Ooh. Alright, guys. So I'm gonna get 10 items. Hopefully, it's something I could disassemble so I could. Alright, Vine Armor, I take it. I'm gonna get some Emerald. Hidden Magnetic Claws, I don't really use that. That's probably gonna go in the recycle bin. Low-key. Taking us in nice 31 gems. Actually, that is decent, right? That's not bad. I feel like the wolf people, they really have improved on who gets a lot of gems, and it's whoever does the first bite, whoever does the last bite, and whoever does the most damage. You get a lot of gems, and then everybody else gets like a kind of medium amount. Alright, so taking a set, but yet my PCM are 8 damage with a snipe, so it's okay. But honestly, my stun might count go up. Yeah, I mean, it's up to you, man. The thing is, too, you gotta remember, they're gonna make a new server, man. I don't know how they're gonna do this new server, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna divide up the server to be even crazier. Loki, what I'm hoping for is that they make this server the 2.4M 0 to 3. That's what I'm hoping. They make it to 0 to 3. But apparently a lot of people are anticipating for it to become 0 to 2. Once the update comes out. But we'll see. I'm really excited for this new PvP update, man. Because I'm sick and tired of Dan. You know, so many people in PvP. They try to talk about dignity and fairness and all this and that. But they use the den. You know, they'll port home to use the den. They do all this extra stuff, you know, and then they cry about the first thing because I don't know, bro. Anyways, it's not that serious. Right, we're gonna go kill this champ, and then we're probably gonna we gotta kill one more after. Wow, that's crazy, bro. All these strong motherfuckers in there, bro. They just killed it. I even look, I don't know if I'm wrong for this, but I don't even say thank you if I don't get a bite. Even though they tried, if I don't get a bite, I don't even say thank you, bro. Because, you know, for what? Damn, bro. These African buffaloes are hella big. You know, I'm going to have to bring my other account in this. Oh, look, Raid's out here. Raid's there. Welcome, Raid. Now, let's go kill these buffaloes, bro. Help me kill these buffaloes. So, taking to say, new servers, never heard about that, bro. You don't even gotta hear about it. Look, Loki, every single year, or every single update, major update, the Wolf tries to switch up their servers. They try to make people who are at the limit of the servers cross into a new server, you know, and they do that by changing the brackets, you know. I mean, every year so far they've changed the brackets, and you know, I think that everybody is anticipating for the brackets to change again, and that's why they're trying to stay under 2 million, most people. But me, I don't care. Loki, with this account right here, I'm probably gonna go to the next server. I think this account is beast, bro, because I have no skills unlocked, bro. You know how much synergy and CP you lose. You know how much CP you lose just from synergy and having skills unlocked that you don't use? Because you gotta understand too, the items, like for example, I'm gonna show you this collar right here. Look, it gives my poison jump claw plus 0.48 times the skill level. But because my poison jump claw is not unlocked, it doesn't apply. Poison cloud cooldown goes down 4 seconds. But because my poison cloud is not unlocked, it doesn't apply. I don't lose CP. My swamp handicap, I don't lose CP because of that. Rage speed boost is at 0.7. I don't lose any CP because of that. You know? So whenever you see all this extra stuff right there, poison load, poison jump, rage, a cursing bite, I don't lose no CP over that because I don't have that unlocked. Where other people do, because they have it unlocked. You know, again, my account's crazy. So even if I go to the next server, it's not that serious. I'm gonna be in it. I'm gonna be fighting the same people that I'm fighting right now. You know, because everybody is, all the strong people that I'm fighting right now is 2.3 million. Either way, whatever the devs does, I'm ready. Lord Caring said, "Hey HCG, what's up, Lord? Welcome, bro. How are you doing, man? I'm just out here streaming. Loki, I probably shouldn't be streaming too much, or like getting sidetracked, especially when I'm boosted." Alright guys, we're gonna switch it up real quick. We're gonna go to... I need to kill some Taken, J Pillars, Fugaku Slope, Fugaku, and Jade. Assistant Nurse, that's Jade, and then that's Jade. Fugaku. You know what? We're gonna go to the Fugaku Slopes real quick. Hey yo, Raid, my bad, bro. It's just that there's nothing left in that map for me, and I'm boosted, so I gotta go use. If anything, pull up on me, bro. But yeah, 42%, 72% res, nice. I only have 47 electric res. Oh, look, there's a kitchen. That's gonna give me a decent amount of points. Right now I'm at 0. Let's see how much it gives me with the rage. I mean, with the boost. 11, decent. I'll take it. Alright guys, so we're gonna kill a couple people out here. I mean, not a couple. We're gonna complete a couple quests out here before we go over to next map. I was hoping you were gonna follow me, Raid. Low-key. But it's because I gotta put my boost to good use, man. Usually those Mamushis and these other animals that I have to kill on my quest, they wouldn't be that easy to kill, you know? They would not be that easy to kill. So, Lord said, do you think they should have voice chat in the game in the near future? Oh my goodness, that would go crazy, bro. I think it would be cool. But, guys, this is such a toxic game, bro. This is such a toxic game. And then half of the time, people are probably not going to use it. You got to remember, a lot of people are from around the world. They don't even know how to speak English. They just know how to write English. You know? Like, and the thing is, I learned that through YouTube. You know, a lot of the YouTube people, they don't speak English that well. They're just typing in English, right? So, you know how many people would get made fun of? It'd be crazy. I mean, I think it would be cool. Loki, I think it would be cool, but it's gonna get so toxic. I mean, really toxic. And then it's gonna be really hard for the mods to moderate whether somebody, like, crossed the line with something or whatnot, you know, because Loki, it's kind of hard to. You know, with voice chat, because it's not like written down. Damn, that's crazy. I need help. Look, I got somebody here that's clown is right here, bro. I'm gonna put the I need help sign. For sure. Got the 2 golden eagles. Gotta get a couple more. I mean, I think it would be cool to add voice chat. But right now, my biggest priority right now is for them to fix the lag, bro. They still haven't fixed the lag in PvP. They're so freaking stupid because every time I bring that up, they don't even know what I'm talking about. PvP has crazy lag. You could play Call of Duty. You could play PUBG. All that. People don't be lagging out like that. Just in this game, you know? They really need to fix that issue, man. You know, like, my biggest pet peeve, man, is when somebody ports, after they port, bro, they're like literally immune. Like, they're literally a dead zombie just crawling. If you try to do any skills, it doesn't lock in. You can't throw claws or anything like that. And for some reason, these people can kill you, you know? Oh, look at Clown to the rescue, bro. Appreciate that. And we just got that. Gang. Oh, nice. So we're about to get a legendary item. Let's see. Hopefully it's something that I can use. Storm Travelers, that don't do nothing, bro. The Storm Travelers as the front legs, it could give me res for ice. That's about it. Let me see what they do. Rear legs, that doesn't do nothing for me, bro. Stop it. That's going to the recycle bin. Alright, what's bro killing out here without me? Killing them turtles? Oh look, there's a champion over here, guys. Alright, so Kitsune champs are annoying to kill for other people. Oof. They are hard to kill for other people, but 7.5 points of skill is the one time my skills cook. I think that's it. I think that they're resistant to poison, to be honest. Well, you know that stupid dead body glitch before it wasn't even a thing back in 2020? But it showed up in like 2023. Really? They still haven't fixed it. Yeah, it's messed up. The Lord Karen said yesterday while I was in PvP, there was a guy just spot blocking the room. None of my friends can join to help me, and my team were getting their butt kicked. Yeah, dude, I freaking hate that, bro. I freaking hate that. I hate spot blockers, bro. Like, why are you even in PvP, bro? I literally had a conversation the other day with someone talking about, like, why you out here joining PvP rooms and just not doing anything? Like, isn't that what the point of PvP is? Loki, though, I feel it's the guys that like to fight. And then the girls that like to chat. And Loki, if you see a guy standing around just chatting, it's either because he's trying to talk to a girl or because he low-key sus like that, bro. Kill this Zebu. Big problem. It is, man. People just be spot blocking. Hey, look, I got an Ivy guy. That guys, that's decent. I love an Ivy. I'll take it any day. Look at Raid. Raid's boosted too. Oh, you made it kind of late. Bro got killed. Kalan got killed by a bear. See, that just goes to show you that this map is OP, man. Even without, even being in the low servers, it's really hard to kill these people, bro. And then I just use damage boost, so that's, I mean, I just use super boost. I just use speed boost. That's hella different. Taking the Kitsune champs are resistant to electric, fire, and ice. True. Oh yeah, the champions are, but the non-champions, they resist to everything but electric. Oh look, there's a champion right here. My boy Clown found a champion. He ain't clowning around. Stupid Bing too wrong. Hopefully bro doesn't use Frost Nova, bro. Because if you use Frost Nova, I'm gone. Smacked. I got smacked. So easily. Alright guys, I'm already gonna have almost 1 million coins. I tell you man, using Mega Boost helps out so much trying to level up. And I'm almost level 76. Can't wait till I'm there, you know? Thank you. Let's see how long have I been streaming. An hour. Hour and a half. That's decent. Not that serious. Take this, say Mega Boost raises your chances for epic items too. I really feel like it does, to be honest. Like, I feel like whenever I use Mega Boost, I get better drops. I really do. But I don't know if it's just because I have more, I'm killing bigger animals, or because I'm getting score faster or whatever, but I agree with that. I definitely do. You know, in Evil Lands, they have a stat that's called luck. And it's crazy that they put that out there, but you can raise your luck. And luck is an attribute. Literally, if you raise it, you get better drops. And Loki, I feel like when you're a wolf, leveling up, you get better luck. You know, even if it's like you get more drop from basic items. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Oh, look at these tigers. Tigers look like they some killers, bro. But yeah, I low-key think that there's a hidden stat on the wolf. It's luck. And really, it depends on your level. The higher level you are, the better luck you have. And I think that when you use Mega Boost, that hidden luck stat actually goes up. And that's why you get better drops or more drops. Look at that. I got a stick collar from killing a chicken, bro. If I wasn't boosted right now, I wouldn't get none of that. Let's kill these tigers, bro. These tigers are still hard, even for my boy Clown, bro. That's crazy. Yo, Panther, what's up? Welcome to stream, Panther. How you doing, bro? Please don't tell me your name is Panther because you play the Panther game, bro. That game's so outdated. He said, how do you upgrade your weapons? So there's a couple different ways you could upgrade your items. First, you go to your shrine. When you go to your shrine, you gotta collect materials. Materials, you get them from drops, right? And from those drops, you can upgrade, or what they call reinforce, your items. You can also get more items. They need to do a quick random port button. That way people knows I ain't calling for no champ. I guess the I need help is random port, but I mean, you know, I don't really need help. I'm just trying to share the wealth. That was a crazy lag right there, bro. You guys seen I dodged that explosion, came back and still died. That's crazy. H2S, yeah, that's why level 9 you get about 4 legendary drops per day. That's crazy, bro. 4 legendary drops per day, bro. That thing takes me like a whole week to get a legendary drop, low key. Maybe I'm just gonna follow Clown, bro. He's strong. He's probably gonna help me kill these big animals. Alright, let's follow Clown. Sometimes I feel like big levels, bro, they don't even wait for the drop, bro. They just go move on to the next person. And like, bro, every single basic material counts, my brother. Low key. All items matter. What's your favorite skill in the entire game? Double claw. Double claw is my favorite skill. And even though it's my favorite skill for the wrong reason, it's just because it's a skill that comes out fast. I guess I don't mind. I mean, it depends, dude. I like all skills, bro. Skills in period, I like. But I guess double claw. I use it a lot. You could use it in co-op. You could use it in PvP. You know what I'm saying? Sure, I've said what way they do H2 says some people share their co-op session on Discord and they get lots of drops. Yeah, I mean, I believe it. I believe it. The higher level you are, the better the drops you get. I mean, that's how it is in Evil Lands. The Lord Kane said, is the new Red Magic phone worth, and does it come with earphones, or you have to buy the earphones? You have to buy the earphones, but to be honest, you know, I'd rather have them make a better phone than cut costs on making a phone so they could include some headphones that aren't that good, you know? Like, nowadays, headphones is like a separate thing that you buy, right? Like, it's like you buy the headphones that you want, you know? You don't want to be given headphones that came with the phone, because then you're just kind of like, it's a waste, because you rather have, you know, some Beats or some AirPods or whatever, you know. So to be honest, it's cool the way it is. It's cool. Red Magic is definitely my favorite phone. I don't think it's worth upgrading if you're going from the 9 to the 10, but if you're going from the 8 to the 10, I definitely recommend it. Low-key, when the 11 comes out, I have to see it. I'll probably still upgrade, but it's probably not worth upgrading. But right now you could run a Red Magic 8 Pro, and that's still gonna do the same thing, you know. It's just gonna do the same thing, you know. But I enjoy having that phone though. Like, that phone is, battery is hella good. You know, I love that I don't have a camera punch hole on my phone. I love that I have these triggers right here. You see these triggers right here? Look, right now I have, this is the R right there. You see this R popping up? This is me pressing the right trigger. This is for me to collect items without me pressing on it, so I don't have to move my thumb. And then this one right here is for me to taunt people. So first what I do is I set it up to this, and then what I do is whenever I want to taunt people, I press the left. And look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I could do that so many times. I be trolling people with this emote. But see, that's from having the Red Magic buttons on the top that helps you program stuff. But anyway, I use this, and then I use that to pick up items. But yeah, Red Magic is raw, dude. Probably the best phone out there, low key. Oh, look, there's nice animals. Oh wow, I got killed. That's crazy. Alright, so taking this said, my favorite skill is probably Freezing Breath. Freezing Breath is cool. And I know Firing is better, but I'm biased. You know what's crazy, guys, is eventually they're gonna come out with new skills again. It'll be interesting to see what it is. They're gonna come out with a fireball, dude. Like a meteor, but like instead of a meteor coming from the sky and lacking, it's gonna be a meteor coming from the front, like a Kamehameha. You guys know what's a Kamehameha? You guys know what's a Kamehameha? My wolf's about to do a Kamehameha. They're gonna come out with a new skill that your wolf turns Super Saiyan, bro. So it's like Rage, right? You turn Super Saiyan, except it's permanent, and you keep on leveling up and leveling up as long as you don't die. Imagine a Rage skill that every time you use it, you level up. That'd be crazy. I got 5 minutes left. Taking this sake, you use your controller, no way they're adding the Dragon Ball Z skills. They're not, but you know, I'm just talking trash. Loki Rage is Dragon Ball Z skills, but they're probably gonna add something similar, you know? Taking this, that's too OP. It probably is, but you guys gotta remember, bro, if the new skills are not OP, nobody's gonna buy them. That's how they get you to buy them. You know? For a while, they kinda, whatchamacallit? They kinda nuked, Fire Nova, bro. For a while, Fire Nova didn't have the same kind of reach. Now it does. But before, Fire Nova didn't have that good of a reach. Oh wow, these guys are resistant to electric, bro. I hate that. Whenever I have to fight animals that are resistant to electric, bro. That's so complicated. Nice. Guys, by the end of this week, I'm gonna be level 76. That's my goal, right? Now that I'm that close to turning level 176, I'm gonna try hard and make sure that I do it. You know, because lately I've been just slacking, just not really co-oping or doing anything. Alright, we're gonna raise my attack one more time. Last time it only went up 8,000, so I should be at 2157. 2157. We Gucci, bro. I could keep raising my attack as many times as I want. It's not gonna make that big of a difference. If anything, I gotta continue to up my attack. I got 3 minutes left. What's crazy is I haven't been killing any of my quests that I'm supposed to be killing. I'm supposed to kill 14 turtles. I haven't killed 14 turtles yet. Turtles. Is that how you say turtles? Sounds weird. I just call them turtles. Tortoise. That sounds weird. That doesn't even sound right. Look at that. Still got some Minushi skill, bro. I be lacking. Getting sidetracked like crazy. Yeah, that's why I use more than one special skills, because then you run into something that has skill rest. I mean, you do, but you know, I don't want my CP to go up. It's a waste of CP, bro. You know, at the end of the day, my account is a PvP account, but that's how people mess up their accounts, man. They buy too many co-op skills. Oh, look, there's a champion right here, bro. I didn't even realize that was a champion because it's yellow. Don't you hate when, like, it's yellow or highlighted, like, orange, and you can't even tell it's a champion? And, you know, like, that'd be, like, my pet peeve, because then people be thinking, like, oh, this guy over here trying to be greedy. Like, bro, I didn't even realize that that was a champion, bro. I just over here attacked it because it was a different color type stuff, you know? Type shit. Alright, so Taken say you're gonna max speed boost, because when you do, because you practically use it all the time. No, I won't max speed boost. I think speed boost is good enough like that. I don't need it to be higher. I'd much rather level up my wolf and run faster, because my wolf has a faster speed, than to actually max speed boost, to be honest. I ain't finna lie to you. Wait, how do I do this? I'll just do that. Alright guys, I'm about to run out of boost. I ain't even complete my quest. That's crazy. For sure. I got this. Nice. Alright. Let's see how many. Let's see, kill this turtle. Hopefully it's the last turtle I gotta kill, bro. It'd be a pain to try to kill without boost. I don't have damage boost, so you know, for me, it's I put extra effort in every single thing I do because I don't have damage boost or rage. But to be honest, it means I work that much harder to be a level 75. Imagine trying to go through your entire game not having damage boost or rage, or even a co-op skill, and trying to, you know, co-op, bro. That's what I did with this account. And I'm still doing it. And it's hella pain in the ass. But it's gonna pay off at the end of the day. Alright, so in this little drop right here, I got 4 acorn, which I could use. Because when you level up acorn, all it does is up your attack by 2, right? I got 7 flawed rubies, which I could definitely use. I like the 7 flawed rubies. Bones I could use. Sapphire I don't use. And then brushwood I got 2, which is like gold to me. I'd rather have 2 brushwoods than one orb. to be honest, because that's how much I need brushwoods. I don't need no orbs. But I ain't finna hate either. I'll take the orbs. Alright, 20 legendary material. 20 rare materials. Please let it be brushwood. Please, wolf gods, let it be brushwoods. This is me praying right now. In the name of HTG, I hope that you give me brushwood 20 times. 8 sapphire, the one thing I don't freaking need. Freaking hate sapphire, bro. You just like a bed mystery box. You know what this is, bro? These chests are like mystery boxes, bro. Always trying to scam us, bro. They be scamming us with these mystery boxes, man. So, taken and said, request materials, bro. I be trying to do that, bro. It's just that I don't have anybody in my pack. I need y'all to join my pack, guys. Please, everybody, join my pack. I'm trying to turn this pack into a real pack. I'm trying to turn us into a pack that gets level 6 bounty rewards. Alright? We're almost there. We're at level 4 right now, which is decent, bro. We need to just get to level 5. Alright? But right now, that's where we at. That's where we at. Alright, so Rosie Rose, welcome to the stream. Rosie Rose said, hey CG, how are you doing this evening? I finally caught you live. You definitely did, which is crazy. You'll never catch me at this time being live. You know, usually I'm out there partying. I'm out here having a great time. But you know what? I'm committed. I told my viewers that I'm gonna try to start live streaming daily. I'm gonna try to see if it makes a big difference, you know? Because right now, I ain't doing nothing with my life. I'm out here streaming with 2,000 subs. You know, I had 2,000 subs for like 2 years already, bro. I haven't really gone anywhere else, you know? I see these other wolf streamers, or these other wolf content creators, they be having hella subs. But me, nope. I don't even know why. I feel like I make the most unique content, low-key. Like, I feel like I do. Like, and I'm not even trying to like when I say unique, doesn't mean that I make better content than these other people. But a lot of these other people, you know, they just post videos. You know, I put a little bit of flavor into it. I bring out my personality, you know. And what's cool about my channel is that you guys can see that behind the screen, you know, I'm just a regular person just like y'all. And like, I think I run into the same struggles y'all have. I have the same pet peeves as y'all have, you know. And at the end of the day, the whole wolf players, we're a pack, bro. We're all a team, man. And the developers, bro, they're the ops. They're the ones stealing our money, being greedy, and making us play this crappy ass game without fixing anything, bro. Letting all these crazy hackers join without trying to, you know, like, how's that fair for us, you know? We out here grinding, we out here spending money, and, you know, every single day I run into these hackers, bro. These hacked accounts, these modded accounts, you know, that y'all just let run wild and free because y'all just don't care, bro. Let's see, so Rosie said, hey CG, how are you doing? I finally called you live. Oh, I seen that right. Red said, my hunting book is higher than yours, LOL. Probably, bro. Let's see. That's crazy if your hunting book is higher than me. Yours is at 40? What? How'd you get a higher hunting book than me? That's crazy. But you have less hunted animals than me. Oh, let's see my stats, bro. So my stats right now, I got 52 hunted animals, 36.9. That's crazy. I be lacking, bro. It's because I just be killing small animals. I don't even be killing the big animals. So, taking this, say lamb is goated too, but yeah, honestly, you're better than Rob. I ain't finna hate on nobody. First of all, Lamb, Toxic Lamb or whatever. He's he's done YouTube before me. He's like an originator. You know, like he did YouTube before me. What's crazy is that at the end of the day, I gotta thank Toxic Lamb. I never even had a YouTube. I was out here on Instagram posting videos, and the only reason why I started a YouTube, bro, it was to try to fight back with Toxic Lamb. So, Toxic Lamb, Bloody Hacker, for those of you guys who don't know who Toxic Lamb is, it's Bloody Hacker on YouTube. So, Bloody Hacker used to post these wars of him fighting people on. First of all, he had a modded account when he was fighting me, but that's besides the point. And yes, and it got banned. But anyways, yeah, Toxic Lamb, bro, he used to try to cyberbully me by making these videos, and kind of like, you know, when you make videos, you can, if it's not a live stream, bro, you can twist it into anything you want, bro. You can literally make that thing look like that the dude lost when in reality the dude won. That's how it is when you make, you know, because you just cut to the scenes where you're just whooping him, you know. But anyways, he used to make these edits where like it made it look like that, you know, he would fight against me and he would win. But I had to be like, you know what, I had to fight back, you know. So I made a YouTube channel and I posted my POV of the wars, you know, and that's how I started YouTubing. Just because I had to try to get even on the same platform, but it's crazy. So at the end of the day, though, it's all love. You know, I ain't got nothing against Toxic Lamb. We don't run into each other. I ain't got no problems with bro. But he's not my friend either. I'll tell you that. I would love to fight him again, like, you know. But what's crazy is that at the end of the day, like, his feud between me and him, he was using a modded account the whole time versus me. You know, and he knows it. And at the end of the day, I won. Not only, like, this is just my personal opinion, but I think that I won our feud. Not only because I was fighting him, but because his account got banned. Like, at the end of the day, my main account is the account that used to fight him. You know what I'm saying? Bro used to use hacks. I mean, literally, his name is Bloody Hacker for a reason. Anyways. Let's see. So, take it and say you're better than Rob. I'm not better than Rob. Loki, I tried to Google Rob Rigo the other day, bro. I tried to Google Rob Rigo the other day, and I couldn't find him. You know, but Rob Rigo, he has a really strong account. And he has the most views on YouTube for the Wolf. You know, shout out to Agam. Agam's probably number 2, or maybe B20 Wolf. He's number 2 maybe. But yeah, nah, man. Rodrigo, he's like, bro, got like 100,000 subscribers. He's goated. He's original, if anything. And you know what I like about Rob is that he doesn't have to create drama or to fight in PvP to get content, bro. He plays Wildcraft, and that's where he gets all his viewers. And then he hops on the Wolf, and then he gets other people who plays Wildcraft to hop on the Wolf. Because I don't know what it is about Wildcraft. Wildcraft has a better appeal to other people than the Wolf. There's way more Wildcraft players than the Wolf players. But he plays the Wolf because he knows it's a better game, and he throws it in the mix of his live stream, and at the end of the day, he does a great job. H2F said you should post PvP highlights to YouTube shorts or videos so you can grow your channel. I mean, I should. I have some awesome PvP highlights. Like, if you follow me on Instagram, I literally think that I make the best edits when it comes to PvP wars. Like, I ain't trying to knock nobody, but a lot of people, they just make PvP edits and they'll do like one kill and cut to the next scene. One kill, cut to the next scene. Like, literally, like, it looks kind of stupid. Like, It looks boring. It just looks like a slideshow of you killing somebody one time. If you go and look at mine actually has techniques. I actually kill multiple people before I die. Like, I have kill streaks. Like, whenever you watch my videos, I have kill streaks. It's not like, oh, I die once and I short again. Die once, short again. If any of you guys want to go on my Instagram, check it out. It's at him.the.god. It's him the god. You can find me. It's verified Instagram account anyway, so it wouldn't be hard to find me. But yeah, man, watch my PvP videos. It has a lot more techniques than a lot of people do. It's just that I like to make edits with copyrighted music, and unfortunately YouTube doesn't allow me to play copyrighted music, so that's why I don't do it. Taking to say I remember that beef, it was all because of Lamb. To be honest, I don't remember why it started, but you know, that's what happens. Raid said, I don't know how you're almost level 76 already. It's all about spending money, bro. Buying premium and doing all that extra stuff. Raid said, Rob's YouTube channel, here's the link. Alright, I'm gonna have to check it out. That's right, Rodrigo, he spells it with a 1. Agam YouTube, thank you for posting those two. Yeah, make sure you guys check out these guys, Agam and Rodrigo, man. I think everybody should support all the YouTubers or content creators. I joined a room the other day and somebody was saying that it was lame for us to be YouTubers or whatever. And I mean, I guess I could see their point of view, but at the end of the day, you know, like, it's not like I'm a real YouTuber, first of all. And I don't post, I don't know, I feel like I'm not like a real YouTuber. Like, I don't post content, I just post whenever I feel like streaming or feel like talking to you. But at the end of the day, too, bro, like, if you're gonna be spending all this time on this game, man, you might as well try to monetize it, you know? HRS, so you can also post tips for beginners about armor, PvP focus. There's a lot you can do. I don't know if you guys know this, bro, but I have a website. It's himthegod.com, and it has all the armors. Loki, I don't know if you guys noticed, but once I dropped the website and I dropped the hint about the armors, bro, everything changed in PvP. Like, it's crazy how much influence I had in the Wolf. Not because I have a popularity status, but because of the things that I do. You know, my website, you don't know how many people it helped to try to build an account. And I have a lot of views on there. I think I have like 300,000 views on my website. I have a lot of traffic in that website. But anyways, if you guys haven't checked it out yet, check it out. It's himthegod.com. I have an armors page on there that's going to show you what all the maximum armors do. So, you know, that way you can make a build and you can reinforce and level up your armor without trying to have to guess whether this armor is going to give you electric res or not, you know? But anyways. So the Lord Karen said, "Is Blue still the community manager?" Yeah, Is Blue still the community manager? But bro's lazy, bro. I ain't finna lie, he's lazy, bro. He doesn't really do anything. He just lets what's her face do all the work. The Karen. It's at the tip of my tongue. De Niro. He lets De Niro do all the work, bro. And he just out here dancing the night away. I ain't finna hate on It's Blue, you know? If you can be a community manager and have someone else do your dirty work while you're out here, you know, living your best life, that's all you, bro. You know, that's all you. But low-key, I don't rock with De Niro. She is straight Karen, bro. She don't even belong. She's not a good community manager. She's very biased. She lets her personal emotions and her personal feelings about you get in the way of being a real moderator. You know? Like, she don't like me. She don't like me from the get-go. But she out here, you know, she's trying to blackball me from. She's trying to blackball me from Discord. Little she knows that Discord has very little influence to my channel, or to really the Wolf in general. A lot of real Wolf players, bro, they don't participate in this Discord. They'll look at the announcements. You know, if they need to file bug report, they'll do it. But other than that, bro, we don't be on the general chat. We don't be on these other channels. We don't care about none of that stuff, bro. You know, self-promotion channel, drawing channels. We don't care about none of that, bro. Real Wolf players. You know, but there's some people that they spend all day on the Wolf, and then they still don't have a reality, so they go on Discord and start chatting there because that's the only real life they have. Like, imagine having the strike conversation on Discord because you don't have nobody in real life to talk to. That's crazy, bro. Like, Loki, when I go on Discord, it's only about the Wolf. If I have a comment or concern, it's about the Wolf. I don't go on there and tell people about my day, bro. That's crazy. Like, you're that lonely, bro. Anyways, to each his own. I ain't trying to knock y'all, but at the same time, you Discord people, sometimes y'all be doing too much, man. Y'all be kissing ass to the moderators. Y'all be kissing ass to It's Blue. Like, It's Blue is cool, bro, but he's soft at the same time, bro. Like, bro, like, sometimes I just be like, I don't know. He don't like me, though. The Nero definitely doesn't like me, but I don't give a fuck, bro. Alright, so Raid said, I'm broke, bro. Oh yeah, shout out Darky. Darky's cool. Alright, so taking this, say he's just a megabyte. Who are you talking to? Alright, hold on. Let me read back. So taking this said, I mean Lamb did hack before, but I don't think he's hacked the 4K. No, he hasn't. He left that account because the attack got up and went over 6 million CP. I don't believe that, to be honest, taking this. Because look, if he left, you really think he left that account? If he left that account, he would have continued to work on that account and just played the next server from 6 million to 10. Right now he has a 30 million CP account? Why do you think he didn't use that other account that had max attack? It's because it was hacked, bro. It was hacked. I know it was hacked because Loki, you know, like, It's Blue and me, like, researched it. Like, I was telling him that there's no way that he had 700,000 PvP kills, bro. There's no way. And, you know, like, come on, bro. Like, it was like in 2019, bro. 2019, he had a 4K with 700,000 PvP kills. And, you know, he out here. Anyways, it's not that serious. He doesn't use that account no more. It's banned. I've seen him before use that account, and it was banned. But, alright. H2F said, I remember when you did old videos when you had your team HTG. Oh wow, my phone died, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright, so let's see. So HOS said, I remember your old Wolf videos when you had your team, HTG, her, and two other people I forgot. So it was HTG, it was her, I had Sergant, I had Andromeda, and I had Ellie Milky Way. Those were like and Burn, and I had Burn. Like, those are probably like the OGs of the OGs. And then I started having other people join. I had Dark Aries. He joined, but he was a simp. He was just joining because he was trying to get with her. Who else did I have join? I had Bubbles. But that was later, you know. But yeah, I do miss those times too, bro. Like, that's why I'm trying to bring back the GDs, bro. That's why I'm trying to bring back the GDs. That's why I'm trying to bring back my pack, because, you know, we're gonna make that kind of friendship like that and more. We're gonna have that family unity type shit. You know, so I'm trying to bring it back. Loki. Alright, so let's see. Rates at Loki have 134 subs. Congratulations. Here's the HCG website. Thank you for sharing. Taking us to Danira, shaking my head. She was kind of Karen, a bitch. Alright, so rates opinion, personal opinion. Okay. The lower Karen say is Wolf headquarters in Poland. It is in Poland. Bunch of Polish motherfuckers. Taking say yeah, I don't be on Discord honestly. Discord be annoying as hell. Rated the screen's black, bro, or was. I know a person. H2F said, I know a person that can spawn champions in co-op. It's not fair, bro. Yeah, I know they make co-op champ rooms. That's pretty messed up, bro. And it's crazy. I've seen people do it too, man. And I don't know how to do it. Obviously, I don't want to learn how to do it, and I don't want to teach you guys how to do it. But that's pretty crazy that people do that. And, you know, the Wolf developers, they still don't know what the frick to do, man. You guys gotta understand too, and I'm gonna tell you guys straight up. You know, a lot of people in the Wolf communities are actually Wolf Wolf developers. I'm telling you, Wolf developers, Wolf. You think that people work at that company but don't have an account? They do. They do. And Loki, I think that sometimes they be cheating, bro. They be cheating. Like anytime somebody has VPN advantage, right? Like whenever they're faster than you, whenever they're, I feel like they be cheating, dog, because it's just, or like they be, you know what I mean? A lot of people out, like it's, I don't know. I honestly think a lot of Wolf developers and people who work for the Wolf, they play and they be having an unfair advantage. That's what I'm gonna leave it at. Alright, so taking to say the account he used now is like 23 million or something. And to be honest, he was a 4K easy to kill, true. I remember them. Yeah, Lamb invented the top pack. And I think it's still alive, but ran by some other dudes. Right, say what Loki happened to Juno, I wonder. That I do not know. Juno has been gone. I remember last time she was talking about like she trying to leave the Wolf and this and that. So, you know. Interested on the nostalgia. I forgot about the others. It's crazy, dude. I mean, Loki, things change, man. Like somebody was telling me, I think it was Darky, she was telling me that Ollie actually went to Switzerland or wherever. I think Andromeda, she's from Switzerland. I forgot where she's from. She's from Europe somewhere. But he went out there to go visit her, and I guess they shared a picture on Instagram showing that they like finally linked up. Just crazy. But yeah, man, the Wolf is a crazy place, you know, and it's crazy how all my friends turned on me, you know. And I guess partially of it could be my fault, you know, but it's just crazy how like just things switch up so quickly. Raid said, I remember him or her won a live giveaway. Devs suck, not gonna lie, they do. Taking to say, I saw It's Blue back in 2020 with his account. His account was so new, bro. He doesn't know what he was doing, bro. And you guys know that half of the time he was getting like money from the company to up his account. He wasn't spending his money. You think he would spend his money to try to up his account? Bro's lazy though, cause like you see, he could have had a successful YouTube channel. He could have been on there just talking about the Wolf and everything, but bro just out here just dancing salsa away, bro. That's crazy. Raid said, Loki want to sleep. Me too. I'm probably gonna go to sleep shortly. Taking it said, Darky's way too good at throwing the double claw. She is. She's really good. She knows how to front throw. I want to say she's definitely really good at throwing. It's just that whenever and I don't even mean no harm or anything, But I wish that Darky had a little bit more gameplay in her PvP wars, and not just her showing that she's throwing a skill and the next page throwing skills, next page throwing skills. Like, I wish there was a little bit more content to it, you know. Lord Karen said all the famous pack like AZP, Fearox, and other were banned, or what happens? Yes, remember AZP, guys? That's a long time ago. AZP, and I'm sure that all these other packs happen just the same way. You know, people just try to link up packs, try to make it one, and then they kill that stuff. You know. Player BS90, welcome to your stream, Player BS90. How are you? Taking it says she be throwing hella forward and backwards. Yeah, she does. But if you notice, a lot of her wars, they're just everybody fighting with no armors. Which is cool. But yeah. You said, bro, you're close to level up. I'm telling you, I'm gonna level up. I'm definitely gonna level up this. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna level up this this week easily. But it's crazy, bro. Raid. Here's what we gotta do, man. We gotta get some members to join the pack, bro. Look, they got some champs out here. Let's go try to kill these champs. Bro already said thank you. That's how you know the champ's dead already, bro. That's crazy. Snoozed on that real hard. Raid say I'm still level 73. Look, low-key premium helps out a lot. Premium helps me out a lot. But whatever. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna take a break. I've been streaming for 2 hours, which is a decent amount of time. I'm still gonna stream tomorrow. I hope you guys could join me tomorrow. Again, I'm gonna try to stream every day this week, and I'm gonna try to see if it's worth it. Not this week, this month. I'm gonna try to stream every week this month. I mean, every day this month. I'm gonna see if it's worth it. You know, but anyways, you say it's 2 a.m. for you. Right now for me it's 1 o'clock, 1:11 out here in Chicago. But anyways, good night, guys. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. You know, I really do. But I'm gonna be back on tomorrow, and I'm gonna try to do less talking and more playing. Maybe I'll do some PvP tomorrow, cause today I didn't even touch PvP. I'm just out here talking myself. But until then, guys, take care. Love y'all. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.